Labas, I should say. So I spent my summer of 2024 in Lithuania. And although where I was staying was a mostly Russian-speaking town, I did venture out into the country and use and learn a bit of Lithuanian, like you do when you're in a place, just from seeing it around and speaking and all of those bits. So I want to share with you some of the more useful words to start you off, those essential travel words, as well as some fun ones as well, because of course, what is a language without some funny words? So the first word then is one that I've already said in this video, and that is Labas. Labas is your all-round, any time of day general greeting. It means hello. You'll come across this as well in different time of day greetings and other things too. So for example, we have Laba diena, Labas vakaras, Ačiū labai. We'll see what Ačiū means in a minute, but you'll see this Laba, Labas, Labai, like coming up in different ways. It can get tricky when you're first learning a language or you're going to a place for a couple of days. You just want to get to grips with it quickly. And there's like this whole list of different, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So keep it simple, stick with one, stick with Labas. Next up is gerai. I almost put this word first because it's so widely used and so useful. It essentially is your response to how are you? It's the answer that you can give for a quick okay, great, good, thanks, fine. When someone says some information like the train leaves at 2 p.m, gerai, or the meal will be with you shortly, gerai, thank you, And so it's a really, really useful word and people say it all the time, gerai. And while we're here, I'll give you a little extra word as well, gerime. This isn't really related to gerai, it just means drinks. So you might see this in supermarkets, on signs, you might see this on menus or on shop signs, all of that stuff. So it's a useful one just to know that it's not really related. Third up is one of those top words that you always need to learn when you go somewhere else, and that is the word for thank you. Now in Lithuanian, this could be my favorite thank you of all the thank yous that ever thank you'd, and the word is ačiū. Yes, sounds like a sneeze. People will probably already know this. You don't need to say it every time. But when you walk out of a shop, when you're in a scenario when you want to say thank you, when you leave the bus, you sneeze, you say ačiū. So it's great fun. It's a really, really fun, easy, quick to remember word for thank you. Now I want to give you a few very small, easy words that are kind of grammary, but will give you a boost in how much you can say. And the first of those is a. That's A-R. And this goes at the start of something and makes it into a question. So once you have a statement in Lithuanian, add this, it becomes a question. Easy, great, really, really useful. And the reason I'm telling you this is because the word for and is ir. So ar and ir. So it's helpful to know both of these because they're both short little words and they're both really, really useful. The next two I want to show you together as well, and that's ira and tei. So tei means this and ira means is. So tei, ira, blank. This is blank. Sometimes things can be kind of without the ira. You could just say tei and then the word that you want to say, like food, and that would be fine. But it's good to know the ira just because you'll probably see and hear it as well. And following on from that, tei is the word for yes, which is taip. Taip with a P on the end is yes. And while we're here, no is ne. Nice and easy no. And now that you've got your absolute essential Lithuanian words, I want to give you some fun ones because you could also add these in, I suppose, some of them at least, into those bits and practice saying like this is blank or is this blank or whatever. The first one is slidu. I love this word. This is a word that you will see maybe on a sign as you walk into a supermarket or on a big yellow foldy sign thing like in an airport or a bus station. And slidu means it's slippery. I love it. Slidu. You can just imagine falling over and sliding and going slidu as you slide. So yeah, you'll see this one on signs. It's a real word. Slidu. There we go. The next one is one of the most common food words, if not the national dish of Lithuania, and that's Zeppelin. And it sounds like Zeppelins, That's because it's named after Zeppelins, because it looks like a Zeppelin. It's basically a big potato dumpling filled with meat, and yeah, Zeppelin. It's a Zeppelin. You often get two as one meal. They're very, very filling. So the two is like, whew, I'm stuffed. You can have one as like a big snack or a small lunch, I suppose. But in a restaurant, you tend to get two. I actually found because I don't eat meat, but I actually found in Vilnius, there was a great restaurant on the main tourist street that did a vegan version with some fake meat inside, some veg on top, which was really, really nice. I love it when you're able to try traditional food without changing the way that you want to eat and the things that you want to eat. So yes, that was really exciting. Zeppelin, highly recommend. And the final three words are all food/drink related words as well. Things that you might see in a supermarket. So I don't eat meat, but I also don't have dairy, more like plant-based, vegan if you like. And so I always need to learn the word for milk, because it's often the thing that is in things unexpectedly. And so the word for milk in Lithuanian is pienos. Sometimes it's written pienas, sometimes it's written piena. There's cases, different endings, but yeah, sounds like penis. That's the word for milk. The other funny food word is the word for dill. So that might feel like a kind of irrelevant word before you go to this region, but when you arrive, you'll soon discover that dill is very important. It's everywhere, it's in lots of dishes, and it's even a crisp flavour. It's that beloved. And the word for dill is krapas. So you may see, well, to be fair, you may see some crisp packets with the word dill in English, but you may see the word krapas on those lists. So that's quite a fun one as well to look out for. And finally, a bit of a warning word, and it's not slidu, no. The word is banga, and banga means wave. You might be thinking, why do I need to know the word for wave? And the reason is that there is a bottle of water that you can get in Lithuania that says on it antbanga, right? Or antbangas, I think is what it says. And that means from the waves. You might think the text is orange. You might think I'm just getting an orange flavoured water or a type of fizzy water or whatever. No. What you're getting is salt water in a bottle. I've never seen this anywhere else. I would love to know if you have seen this anywhere else. If you've had this in Lithuania, either on purpose or by accident. If you're Lithuanian and you know why this exists, or you love it, or this is a thing, or if it's a regional thing, let me know. Because this was very confusing. But yes, banga, wave. So just a little warning that if you don't want your water to be salty, don't get the one that says antbangas. And while we're here, a little bonus word to wrap up. The word for water in general is vanduo. Sometimes, again, you'll see it with different endings, but vanduo, water. And that is it. If you venture to Lithuania and you use these words, please let me know how it goes in the comments. If you are Lithuanian yourself and I made any mistakes, also please let me know. I'm definitely not a native speaker and would love any feedback on that. Kind feedback, of course. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to see, also let me know and I'll speak to you very soon. Do all of the YouTube things. Follow, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that stuff. Thank you very much. Bye bye.